Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you've had a great day so far. What you should have in front of you right now is your notebook, and you should be open to your grammar section. So wherever you're keeping notes on grammar, whatever you call that section, go ahead and find that now. Hit pause if you're not ready, and then come back and hit play when you're ready to take notes. You will be taking some notes on this presentation, and you'll be turning those notes in for a grade. You're going to turn the notes in for a grade, and then we'll give them back to you once they're recorded. So easy grade today, very easy grade today. Only copy what I tell you to copy though. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Don't write this screen down. This is a review of what we've already talked about. So just listen and look at your screen. All right, so phrases and clauses are two different things. Here's how you tell them apart. A phrase is a group of words that does not contain both a subject and a verb. So a heavy book, that's a phrase. All right, moving on. A clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb. And that subject and the verb need to go together. So the subject needs to be doing what the verb says. Or the subject needs to be being what the verb says. Those are linking verbs. But for right now, let's just think about action verbs. Look at how in this group of words, the book is actually doing something. In the group of words before, on the previous screen, the book isn't doing anything. It's a heavy book. It's not doing anything. It's not being anything. If it said a heavy book is a real problem, then the book would be being something. That's a linking verb. But this is just a phrase. It doesn't have a verb to go with it. In this sentence, a heavy book fell. That's why this is a clause. Because the book is doing something. The book fell. Okay, so that's our review. Now let's continue to understand how we work with clauses in sentences. And the first part of understanding that is to understand how the two different kinds of conjunctions work. So this is the first screen that you need to add to your notes. Please push pause and copy everything you see on your screen right now. Okay, so hopefully you just copied the screen into your notes. Don't forget, you're going to be turning those in today for a grade. An easy grade, right? All you have to do is copy what you're supposed to copy, and you get a great grade. All right, so conjunctions. Those are those words that help us to put phrases and clauses together, but they don't all work the same. There are two kinds of conjunctions. First, let's look at coordinating conjunctions. And I didn't accidentally capitalize C and O because I want you to think about that prefix co. So right here, I want you to go ahead. Oops, that's the bell ringing in the background. All right, so right here, I want you to go ahead and hit pause and copy this whole screen. Coordinating conjunctions, copy all of this, and copy this too, fanboys, and this list of coordinating conjunctions. So hit pause and copy it. All right, so hopefully you have all of this in your notes now. So let's think about what co means. Co means equal. Co means equal. So we use coordinating conjunctions to join things together that we want to be equal. Here are some examples of words that we use the word co in. Codependent. That's two people who are equally dependent. Co-president. Two presidents, both presidents. One of them is not a vice president. They're co-presidents. Co-defendants. In a court of law, if two people are co-defendants, they are equally facing charges together. All right, so the list of coordinating conjunctions you can remember easily by remembering fanboys. F is for, A is for and so on. Why do you need to remember coordinating conjunctions? Because there are only a few of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you remember these coordinating conjunctions, then you'll know that any other conjunction that you see is a subordinating conjunction. So here we go, our first screen on subordinating conjunctions. I'll stop talking, you hit pause, go ahead and copy the screen, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Hit pause and copy. Okay, so subordinating conjunctions, they have a different job. They don't do the same job as coordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions subordinate, sub, below. Think subterranean. Think subordinate. A sub goes under the water. So a subordinating conjunction makes something less important. A subordinating conjunction makes whatever comes after it less important. And that means we have to be more careful about how we use subordinating conjunctions. All right, this is a list of subordinating conjunctions. It is not all of them. Go ahead, hit pause, and copy everything you see on your screen right now. That's okay. I'll wait. Go ahead and do it. See you back here in a minute. Okay, so these are all subordinating conjunctions. All of these words, if you put them in front of a clause, remember we just studied what a clause is. A clause is a group of words that contains a subject, and that subject has a verb that goes with it. If you put any of these words in front of a clause, that clause turns into a fragment. It turns into a fragment because you have made it less important by using a subordinating conjunction. So anytime you use one of these words in front of a clause, it becomes a fragment. And that's a really important thing to remember. All right, so that's it for the screencast and for your notes for today. Next time, we're going to learn about how subordinating conjunctions cause problems like fragments. So it's important to know how to use them correctly. You're about to do an activity identifying phrases and clauses so that we can talk better about subordinating clauses and subordinating conjunctions and independent clauses and dependent clauses. So don't forget this. This is what you need to do this next activity. You need to remember what a phrase is. It's a group of words that it may have a noun in it, it may have a verb in it, but it does not have a subject with a verb that goes with it. That's a phrase. If a group of words contains a subject and verb that go together, though, then it's a clause. The book fell. The book fell. That's what makes this a clause. All right, so this screencast is about to end. You'll need to get the worksheet. That is your next activity on phrases and clauses. If you have questions, just raise your hand. Hope you understood this and that it helps you to understand how words work together. And I hope you have a good day. See you soon.